Tonight's headlines are brought to you in part by Coldwell Energy and McDonald's.
Northern Marianas, rise up to the challenge! June 17th through June 25th, the Northern Marianas will be hosting the NM Pacific Mini Games 2022. Athletics, badminton, baseball, beach volleyball, golf, tennis, triathlon, ba'a, and weightlifting. Visit northernmarianas2022.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks to the Tensulin Foundation, Joe Tendai Foundation, T Galleria, Docomo Pacific, ITNE, NMC, Elan Group, Marpac, Fish Sky Scuba Charter, Atkins Kroll, Glorified City Limit, McDonald's, Mobile, Triple J, NM Tech, and Bank of Guam.
Sipping on a delicious drink from McDonald's may have you thinking, what makes these drinks just hit different? Don't overthink it. Just enjoy it. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Cool off this summer with McDonald's Minute Maid Slushies. Try the new Tropical Mango or returning favorite, Strawberry Watermelon, for a limited time.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the Wami and good evening Commonwealth. I'm Sally Limis and thank you for watching the KSPN Channel 2 News as we bring you special coverage from the Pacific Mini Games 2022. Tonight we are here at the Tanco Baseball Field for another big game. It's Team NMI versus Palau. And while that game is underway, we'll bring you in into what will be happening tonight. Okay, so tell me, what time did you come here to the field to watch tonight's game?
Like around 11.
11 in the morning?
Yes.
Why did you come at that time?
Because I knew it's going to be jam-packed, so I had to reserve a spot.
I came around like 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Awesome. And what team are you rooting for?
NMI.
Awesome, thank you.
For me, I came here like 5 o'clock because of traffic and we could reserve a good spot to see the game.
All right, awesome. And which team are you rooting for tonight?
Both NMI and Palau, but of course NMI, we're going to hope they go on top.
And that is just some of the crowd reactions we got from over here at the Oliai Sports Complex. Once again, it is filled with hundreds of fans who are watching this game between NMI and Palau. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the full coverage of the game.
The NMI celebrates this afternoon with a big win at American Memorial Park. The NMI Men's Tennis Team wins their first gold. It took 3 games to get to the gold. After a loss by Robbie Schorr in singles and a big win by Colin Sinclair in singles, the two paired up and beat out Vanuatu to secure the gold for the NMI. Schorr was sidelined momentarily with cramps, and for a minute it was unsure if he would join Sinclair for the doubles match.
I think Robbie just got a little bit dehydrated in that game, and he started cramping, and he told me at the end of the first set that he was having physical problems. And so he tried to keep going, but then he started really, having some serious cramping problems. And so we talked to the referee, and the referee said that he was not, he said that the medical determination maybe that Robbie could come back later if he quit the match, but maybe he couldn't. So we played it safe, and Robbie stayed on the court, finished the match, and then got his treatment. I was so happy because I was out here with Colin while Robbie was getting treatment, and when I went over, Robbie was running back and forth, and he was jumping up and down. And, you know, the medical team did a great job with him. They got him back on his feet, massaged, taped up, rehydrated, and he came out, and I thought he played great. And you know, I had, when I went over there and I saw him looking so good, I had a ton of confidence in my doubles team, and they came through spectacularly.
Okay, so how does it feel to have the first gold?
Unbelievable. I don't know, it's our first gold for CNMI. I'm so happy. You know, the players were so excited to be here for this, and Colin and Robbie coming in here and playing great, and the support of the crowd and the rest of our team was fantastic. And you know, like for me personally, it's a lifelong dream to win this a gold medal like this at home, and you know, I'm just happy that we can share it with everybody here in the CNMI.
Really special. It was a really long day. We had, we had Robbie before the doubles. We had him on an IV drip because he was cramping in the singles. So it was an awesome effort from Robbie to even be out on court, and for him to play so well and be the better player was so awesome.
Yeah, and so what does it feel to have all of these supporters out here and to bring home the gold for the NMI?
I mean, it's exciting. I mean, just to play in front of people I grew up with, family, friends, it's just really special, and yeah, it cheered us on to a victory today.
Yeah, so how do you feel about your opponents?
I know them very well. I play Davis Cup every year with them, so really great guys. I think Amric was a little tired today, really long day, but yeah, glad to play them in the final. Happy that they got the silver.
And where do we go from here with the games?
Well, I hope that we can keep it going and keep.
Robbie, how does it feel? You had a bit of a medical situation before the game. People weren't sure if you were actually going to play, but you got in there and you won. How you feeling?
I feel amazing. Yeah, just to be able to come back, perform well in front of the home fans, it means the world. I'm actually really emotional right now, even if you can't tell. But yeah,
I can tell. I think your fans are as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great feeling. I wouldn't trade this for the world, for sure.
And so where do you want to take this for the rest of the games?
For the rest of the games, to bring this into the energy for the individuals, for the doubles with Colin, and to just swing, play my heart out, keep fighting for every point.
And how are you feeling? People were a little bit worried about you there for a minute?
Yeah, I actually feel great. Physio did their wonders. They did a lot of stuff. Even had to get some of the doctors to do an IV, but yeah, I feel great. Shout out to them for helping me to get back in here.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
The Papua New Guinea women's tennis team won the first gold medal of the games, beating out Fiji just about 20 minutes before the NMI men's tennis team won their first gold. Okay, so you guys just won the first medal of the games. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. We were expecting it, so I'm glad that the girls pushed through and we got that gold.
And tell us about the winning games.
Oh yes, so we had Abigail play the number 2 and then Violet play the number 1. Fiji is a good team, you know, but I think we pushed that even stronger there.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
The 2022 Pacific Mini Games grand opening ceremony commenced with a sea of colors for the Parade of Nations.
How does it feel performing here at the 2022 Pacific Mini Games opening ceremony?
It's a great feeling, especially like knowing that I get to represent my culture to other different cultures.
It's very warming, and I feel great that we're welcoming all our friends from around the Pacific. It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful occasion, and we are honored to have everybody here.
The resilience, the rising up, taking on the challenge, it's the perfect way to encapsulate these games after Super Typhoon, after COVID. I think it just captures perfectly what we're trying to achieve. I'd like to wish the people of the Northern Marianas a fantastic games. Get out and support your athletes and the athletes of the Pacific. These games don't come here very often. Don't miss out. Come along and see a great show.
It's been a long, arduous journey, but I never had any misgivings about the people of CNMI. Given the opportunity, a little bit of support, they always rise to the occasion. So, very proud of them, very proud of what they have achieved, despite all the obstacles.
I feel very honored. I don't know what to say. I don't think this will ever happen in my life again, and I'm just very honored to be here.
CNMI is our home.
Yeah. So you're proud to be from the CNMI?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because the CNMI is where I belong, because it's home. It's where I belong.
I think it's pretty exciting to see 24 countries coming together on this small island, and yeah, I'm just genuinely excited. I respect my culture, and I like to share it with the rest of the people that come here.
I'm very excited. This is almost a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I'm so happy we get to see this in our home.
And I can't wait to see all of them show their different cultures and represent.
Oh, I just can't wait to see all the different islands represented. I'm interested to see, I don't know, how they perform, their uniforms, just everything.
I'm really excited about the canoe. I can't say it right. Ba'a, maybe? Yeah, I'm really excited to see that.
Oh, we're really happy because we've been locked down for 2 years. Everybody's out now.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years, right? It's just too long staying at home, so everybody's out.
It was a beautiful night bringing together all the Pacific and welcoming the visiting countries to the CNMI, with cultural performances and a drone show. KSPN brings you the sights and sounds of the event.
Receiving the torch representing volleyball is Lori Paterka, longtime president of the NMI Volleyball Association and two-time Northern Marianas Sports Association Administrator of the Year.
Representing golf, JJ Attali, golfer and perennial tournament winner.
Representing tennis, Dr. Bobby Cruz. Player and assistant coach of the Northern Marianas Tennis Team.
And handing the torch, representing badminton, Nathan Guerrero, captain of the Northern Marianas National Badminton Team.
Representing baseball, tides, marine life, and currents.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lighting of the Pacific Mini Games 2022 torch, transitioning to tonight's program.
Guam won their first game this afternoon at the Tanco baseball field. They were playing against Fiji. The score, 13-3. Let's take a look at the winning team. The general rules for a rainy day in baseball allows the teams to play in light to moderate rain. Games are suspended if the rain gets too heavy and the field is flooded. Team Guam and Fiji were already on the field when the rain dropped this afternoon at the Tanco baseball field. Once the rain stopped, officials blow-dried the field and the game continued. Guam coach Joe Tequero says about 75% of his team are young and coming men. Only 5 on the team are veterans.
Some are really veterans that have been to these games. We have 3 players that have been to these kind of games, and another 2 older players that they've probably been through micro classic or micro games, but not this magnitude of Pacific game style. Yeah.
Tequero tells us a little bit about their offense strategy.
As far as offense, because we're young, I have to admit, we do lack power hitting. So if we can get on base, one of our key strengths is speed. But if they can be smart base runners, that would be one of our main strategies.
Coach does feel good about their defense team. He says even though his guys are young, they are pretty strong.
I'm comfortable to say that we're able to compete. Yeah.
Traditionally, it's always been the NMI, Guam, and Palau who are head-to-head, eager to win the baseball championship here in the Pacific. And although other countries are developing their baseball skills, Tequero still looks forward to meeting his brothers and friends on the field.
We love the rivalry among the Marianas. You know, it's going to last until the day we all die and reborn again or whatever it is. It's especially NMI and Guam, right? I mean, I know there's Tinian and Rhoda, but we know that it's a lot of the stronger players are coming from this island, Saipan, and we all kind of grew up knowing each other. Some of us are related or close related, yes, and we all know. As far as Palau, we're all good friends too, and we know they always come up strong and they know baseball as well as we do. So with that said, with respect with the other islands, we're gonna take every team like they're the team CNMI, you know, the team to beat. Right on.
Palau had their first game on Friday. It was a shutoff against the Solomon Islands, 21-0. When asked which sporting event Team Palau is confident that they will take in these mini games,
baseball, yeah, and Ba'a.
Reporting for KSPN News, I'm Sally Lemus.
All workers have the right to a safe workplace. Employers must provide a workplace that is free from recognized hazards and comply with applicable OSHA standards, including proper reporting of injuries. Training needs to be done in a language and vocabulary employees can understand, and an OSHA information poster must be displayed prominently in the workplace. Workers, you have the right to raise a safety or health concern with your employer or OSHA without being retaliated against, and request an OSHA consultation of your workplace if you believe there are unsafe or unhealthy conditions. OSHA can help. Free assistance to identify and correct hazards is available to small and medium-sized employers without citation or penalty. So look out, speak up, and stay safe. Job safety and health, it's not only good practice, it's the law. Check out OSHA.gov or call 664-3154 or 3155.
It's the 23rd annual Taste of the Marianas. The International Food Festival is taking place during another big event on island, that being the 2022 Pacific Mini Games, making this venue the perfect spot for our visitors to get a local bite to eat. Let's go have a taste. A local business here since the beginning, Herman's Bakery. KSPN stops by for a visit and speaks with Assistant General Manager Michael Guerrero.
Oh, it's our 23rd Taste of Marianas.
So you've been here since the beginning.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think of how you've seen it go from the beginning to where it is today?
Well, I haven't been working with the company for that long. I've only been here for almost 9 years, so I've been here for the last 8 years. And since American Memorial Park and moving down here just gives us a little bit more space for people to come by, allowed us to add a couple more vendors and get more people in to try our food.
Definitely more people this year as the Marianas welcomes hundreds of visitors for the Pacific Mini Games.
It's exciting to have the availability of having the other countries that are here for the mini games to come and give us some of their input and to try our food.
According to Marianas Visitors Authority Managing Director Priscilla Jacopo, it was strategically planned to simultaneously host the two events.
The Taste of the Marianas normally happens in the month of May for Tourism Month, but because we wanted to welcome our friends from the Pacific for the Pacific Mini Games to also enjoy what it's like here in the Marianas. A lot of our community and our visitors look forward for things like this, and so as you can see tonight, this year we actually went a lot bigger, more vendors this year. We kind of doubled the size, but we still have our live non-stop entertainment, our arts and craft, and then our beverage vendors as well.
And the visiting athletes are already starting to make their way to the festival and try out the food. Papua New Guinea athlete Emmanuel Wanga.
Yeah, I just love the island though, yeah. Just be happy to here though. Just be happy to be here. Everyone is friendly and yeah, I just can't wait to taste the food though. Yeah.
With various options, there are 29 food vendors, 4 beverage vendors, as well the Tinian and Rhoda Mayor's offices are here participating. And what are you guys selling today? You guys came here for the Taste of the Marianas, very exciting.
So we have the regular hot pepper from Bing Specialty Tinian, and then we have the vinegar, and then we have the soy sauce. This is from Fresco.
And then from Tropics we have their hot sauce.
Okay.
And then we're also gonna have a tasting with local beef.
Food and drinks aren't the only type of vendors to visit, as local artists are also showcasing their work.
I have a creation, I name it Banidoso Shells, meaning show off in Chamorro. The carving that I do relates back to our ancient Chamorro culture. A lot of the body ornaments that I carve nowadays are duplicate from the ancient Chamorros. A lot of those artifacts that they have found around Chamorro villages, I replicate them and make them available for the locals and tourists and anyone who's interested. And it also promotes our culture as Chamorro and Carolina.
Be sure to stay with KSPN for more daily highlights of the Pacific Mini Games. And just a reminder, the Taste of the Marianas will be back here tomorrow night and again next weekend, when more athletes and visitors are expected to come after the games. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful night.
Opioids are commonly prescribed drugs. They can help ease short-term pain after surgery, an accident, or illness.
Common brand names include Vicodin, Demerol, OxyContin, and Percocet. Opioids can be very addictive, and they can actually change how your brain works. Opioid misuse can lead to death. If you are prescribed an opioid medication, talk to your doctor. Always take exactly as directed, never take higher doses, keep your medication secure, and safely dispose of unused or expired medication. It only takes a little to lose a lot.
This project was supported by a grant from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. Contents are solely the responsibility of CHCC and do not necessarily represent the official views of the CDC or the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. Green sea turtles and hawksbill turtles call the Mariana Islands home. They are an important part of the marine ecosystem. They are under threat, and they are protected under CNMI law. Keep plastic out of the ocean. Keep vehicles off the beach. Use the Sea Turtle Stranding Hotline if you see poaching activities or if you see a turtle in trouble. Call 287-8537 and save a turtle.